totally owned by... Wait, no, I can't. This can't be right. I thought it was Redmond. Oh no, it's it appears it's owned by Uncle Dane. It's pretty odd. Oh well. Okay, back to the story. As Blue Team was attacking, the soldier activated a few mini-grids and started firing off in a random direction, getting less kills than a sentry gun, which is impressive, but still it's an AI robot programmed to shoot at people. And then one person decided to play Scout for some reason. No one knew why he was playing Scout in a sentry-infested area, probably growing mad milk or taking damage, but still, no one could be certain on what he was doing. And then a dead man came down out of nowhere and received a lot of fall damage. Now this story's a bit boring right now, because nothing really interesting is happening. I suggest that this story has a bit of a twist. And then a Texan started busting a move in front of a random doctor. No one knows why he was even doing so. And then Heavy threw a sandwich to no one. He was throwing stuff at mid-air. No one was even paying attention to him. And also, the entirety of Blue Team did not exist. Or was it simply a part of his imagination as a random soldier started staring at nothing? Then everyone in the chat decided to imagine there was a British narrator in the voice chat, which there wasn't. It was dead silent. Had they all been going mad, or were they all simply crazy? As they tried to find a solution for what was going on, they were completely bamboozled, as a demo man started firing in a random direction, hoping to kill something, but that was not where the enemy team was. Heck, the enemy team was in front of them, and they were shooting behind them, like a bunch of idiots.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
Then a man started riding in a toy tank for some reason. No one knows why he was riding in an unoperable tank, but he was doing what he wanted to do, and no one judged him for it, because this is Team Fortress 2. Then Blue Team finally realized that they were playing a game, and then Heavy died due to using the brass beast. I almost said Griffin there. Silly me. Anyway, back on track right now for the moment. Then, while Blue Team was struggling to defeat Uncle Dane's literal training bots, Heavy was going on in random directions, thinking that there was a British narrator in his head, when there was in fact not, and he thought maybe this was a dream or something. And then there was a sniper. No one knew what he was doing, but he was just doing something. And then he started saying in chat, the voices, when in fact there was not a single voice. Red Team thought that Blue Team was going crazy, which they probably were. Then, when they entered the door on their left, they were met with more sentry guns. Now, I do have to say that this story's a bit boring right now. And then some people started questioning their sanity, as Heavy challenged no one to rock, paper, scissors, and was talking to a wall. Then a random medic with a top hat came, and he exploded. Boy, this game is weird. And then a random Uncle Dane died to drug overdose. Yes, we'll say that. Yeah, we'll say that right there. As Blue Team finally figured out what the objective was, after 30 minutes of hitting nothing but the same wall over and over again, they finally pushed the cart and then stopped.
Heavy road coming through.
then some random person called Umbra was saying, "Sounds like the admin," as if they were referring to the administrator. I'm definitely not. And then one person said Infan 8 metal. I don't think that's a word.
I'm moving this.
As then the narrator questioned the very questioning intelligence of Blue Team, which was probably in 1 digit. It was probably that. As then Mongol was starting to talk to no one, because he was starting to imagine that there was a British narrator in his head, when in fact there wasn't. As Blue Team progressed the cart, they managed to get it a few feet closer to the final objective. And then they all died to a Thompson. Congratulations, you died to the Thompson. Then Umbra started talking to themselves, as if someone was narrating the entirety of what Blue Team was doing. And then they started to question who Umbra was talking to. As Blue Team tried their best to progress, they ended up dying a lot, due to there being no teleporter, which was in a very bad position, but still trolling. Then basically, Umbra was questioned if he had taken his pills today, which he in fact had not. Because he was not prescribed any pills, actually. It was actually nothing at all he was prescribed. As the cart was progressing forward, Blue Team stumbled around thinking there was a British narrator in their head, when in fact there wasn't.
What on earth is this?
And then as a random person starts questioning, what the hell is this? I must be dreaming. As if they're in a dream. But in fact, they're in the fever dream of a game called Team Fortress 2. Known as a really great game. In my opinion.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Then, a random engineer started talking to a wall, a bunch of crates of Diamondite, of TNT, and then the heavy weapons guy also joined him in insanity. As he started looking in random directions, he thought he was going mad, as if there was a British narrator in his head. And so did the heavy as well. As they started flinging the melee weapons in the air, they began thinking that there was an invisible spy, when in fact there was not. For there was no spy. 1,000 uncles. Then Heavy started shooting in random directions, unaware that there was no spy, due to there being only engineers. As they started going completely crazy, a pyro was questioning what the hell they were doing, along with a demo man throwing stuff in midair. He began cowering like a coward. Yes, I think that's what I should be saying. Yes, yeah. Then he started going in random directions, and started punching the air. It had been almost in 1 entire hour he'd been doing this for almost 10 entire minutes. He then spontaneously combusted in front of the pyro. And then he started crying, and then a doctor asked for a doctor, which is pretty strange in my opinion. As Pyro continued forward, he moved forward towards the objective while crouched, in simulated sadness.
Backing up.
And then a random spy was here for some reason. Looking directly at a wall, he tried to high-five it, looking like he was entirely crazy. He began going in random directions, asking for high fives, as if someone was right there. And also probably thinking that the dispenser was alive, like in those animations you see on YouTube.com. As Blue Team pushed the cart, they were left a roadblock, a lot of guns, and Texans. And then Spy thought the dispenser was a spy, which it in fact was not, for it was a regular, old, military-grade dispenser. And then, Peanut found Girardi, better known as piss in a jar. Which is pretty stupid, in my opinion. Even though he's not even playing Sniper. Which is what I assume, because I haven't seen them yet. As Blue Team struggled to fight the uncles, one guy pulled out his melee while during an Uber charge. Like an idiot.
Alright, I deserve that.
Oh yes, there's a... As Umbra started thinking there was a narrator in the game, he thought that there was a narrator indeed. Then Blue Team finally won, and he thought he was crazy. Like he was going completely crazy. Then every uncle spontaneously combusted from an explosion. Military-grade explosives. Then the map changed. Miraculously, out of magic, the entire world shifted and changed into a new one, defying the laws of physics and of reality. And then
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
as Blue Team was starting to unravel the changes of the entire new world, they thought they were going mad. For they thought there was a British narrator. And then an anime spy showed up with... No, wait. That's not in the script. Since when was that in the script? Anyway, let's... As the new map loaded in, Blue Team started doing random shit. For some reason. One soldier was just randomly attacking people and assaulting them on the street. A man was floating in the air, casually. And then the uncles appeared. As a security operator was questioning his sanity and thinking that the narrator in his head was some sort of furry, which they indeed were not. They were British. Then random people started throwing their melee in random directions, thinking that there was like some sort of man in front of them.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
And then they all went...
4, 3.
And then they all started quoting the random voices in their head, as if there was actually someone talking to everyone in the entire server, which there in fact wasn't. It was entirely in their head. They were simply just going completely mad. As Blue Team tends to do. As the narrator rejoined to get his cosmetics back, due to certain bugs in the game, Blue Team started to actually advance the cart, and by advance it, move it about 5 kilometers forward, and then it got stuck on a bridge. And then there was a random sniper with lightning coming out of his hat, as if it was magic casted by some sort of wizard. Yes, kilometers. He said randomly into the world, he just screamed kilometers for some reason. No one knows entirely why he was even doing that. And then he started thinking, don't the British use miles? Because the narrator that he thought was in his head recently said kilometers. Then he started questioning his own sanity, as if he was going completely insane. As everyone in the server was thinking that there was a British voice in their head, almost as if they were playing some sort of video game, where there was a narrator.
Help me!
Then Umbra just said smashing for some reason. No one knows why he even said that, but he did what he wanted to do. Then Heavy was standing like the fat ass he was,
Help me!
and not doing anything, contribute to the team. And then a demo man missed all of his pipes in the entire clip. Which in fact, he did. To answer, Frost started making a poem, and then started also thinking there was a narrator, which there was not. He was completely going mad, as was everyone in the server. They were completely mad, thinking that there was some sort of British narrator in the server. Also, they began to question server, but they thought this was their real life, their actual job. But then they began to question why there was copies of each other around the entirety of the team. Why there was just 1,000 different ones. Like why there was the same every time. Almost as if they were playing the same class in a video game with select classes. That wasn't Overwatch 2. Then, everyone began screaming medic for some reason. As if they thought there was an invisible medic that would have healed them and appeared out of damn nowhere. Thinking that there was some sort of medical doctor. Then, Soldier hit thin air and began running away. Then, everyone began questioning why there was identical copies of them on the red team at some points during different battles or matches. And then they began thinking, matches? I thought those were battles, not matches in a video game. And then they began questioning what a video game was, due to this game being set in somewhere in the 70s? No, I need the script real quick. Hey, Penumbra, can I get the script? Oh wait, okay, hold on, let me look that up. Let me look this up. Okay, 1970s. Okay, 1950s or 1960s, okay. Now we're back on track. Back on track with this script.
Medic! I'm in need of medical attention!
Then, some guy started screaming, I need medical attention. Which he in fact could not receive due to there only being 2 entire doctors on the battlefield. And then, Joe Winden started just screaming medic in front of thin air when there was a medic right behind them. And then one Russian name that I'm not really bother pronouncing that. Started hitting mid-air, as if he was going completely insane. And no, to answer the question of that random person, no, this is not mic spam, this is narrating. As they thought there was a narrator.
We talked it, there's no voice.
Yeah,
oh, no.
He began thinking that there was a voice in his head narrating the entirety of this match, which in fact wasn't. It probably was. But he couldn't prove it. Then the narrator said to go buy the Stanley Parable. For no particular reason. pyro. Then, completely out of nowhere, Uncle Dane shot some guy with a shotgun, which has got to be embarrassing in a way, to be killed by a bot, and that person should feel ashamed. Oh yeah, time for me to activate an overcharge, and by me, I meant the pyro then became invulnerable for no particular reason, as if by pure magic, he became invincible to bullets. Well, I wouldn't, because your fight is probably very boring, and I would get bored. Because I have certain parts of my life to get to, not just narrate all of you bubbling innocents. Like, I also have to tell the story of some man called Stanley. I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure it will be better than narrating you bumbling imbeciles who are taking around 7 minutes to push a cart forward. Then, out of nowhere, Akabam said, TY as an abbreviation of thank you, which he said to no one. Then Umbra went into the door on his left. But he thought, wait, what door on my left? There's only one door. So, forward, and backstabbed a few uncles. Then he came back, and went for round 2. Then, Soldier and Demon started firing projectiles in random areas. Was it doing anything? Probably not, due to their bumbling incompetence of Blue Team. This is probably why that this team is ranked as the lowest team on the team, according to the administrator. Now I can see why I was stuck with these bumbling morons. Now if you'll excuse me, everyone, which I said to practically no one, as everyone thought that was a British narrator in their head. The narrator went to go grab some water due to having a bit of a cough.
I feel like we could be a better narrator than narrator.
Yeah.
Half of what he's saying is not even happening.
Well, I'll be, as you... Now, I'll have to be completely honest. I thought you all were loving the narrating. But just to hear you all just say, you can do a better job, now I'm basically just mad. I'd like to see you all do a better job. So, start to get to it. As I assumed, no one wanted to do the narrating. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a job to do, which is narrating you bumbling imbeciles. Anyway, as Blue Team began to push the cart, they actually were trying their best, and then they stopped. Because they can't take down a few sentry guns without dying less than a second, because they thought they were completely invincible. And then they ended up just walking into 5,000 more bullets. And then recklessly, Demo Man swung his sword, even though Demo Knight is probably really useless. Then, a security operator was trying to high-five a door. It was a locked door. No one knows why he was doing that, as a random Texan started throwing a wrench at him, without realizing they are on the same team. Then they both try to high-five each other without actually doing so. This attracted quite an audience. I've also a man trying to give people a flip and then going up into the sky, and then a drunk guy on the scene for some reason, and then he poured gasoline on it, and then he started having a bath. Are you kidding me? Really? This is a battlefield. Since when would you need to be in a pool? I'm sorry, but like, this is a battlefield, and we have a drunk guy here, and some people in a public pool that they just got out of their left pocket or something. Then Soldier killed himself from going crazy for no entire reason. Then they all just started. Okay, where's the script? Penumbra, can I get the script? God damn, I need the script. Okay. Okay, from the top. Okay, let's get this together. Let's see. Then after they were dancing, no, this can't be right. They all miraculously stopped doing their job. Well, that can't be. Like that can't be all. That can't be everything to do with this story. They all stopped working and started dancing instead of actually pushing the cart. No, that can't be right. Like they should be pushing the cart. That's their job. Then Pyro started having a fit and pulled a guitar out of thin air. I don't even know how that even happened. Okay. Then Soldier was for some reason just holding his hands out in midair, trying to choke an invisible ghost or something. No one knows what he was doing. He looked like a moron, which I'm pretty sure he was, due to all the lead poisoning. Then all the blue team started laughing at him for looking stupid. Because he was really, really stupid. And he should feel ashamed from being so idiotic. Then, Spy randomly died because he decided to choke out Spy. Rest in peace, Spy. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you this. I have a PhD in storytelling. Like, I am a writer as well. Like, I also had someone write a story for me once. And this is the story. Like, this is the story I have to, like, for the audio caption of it. And the fact that I have to listen to all of you bumbling imbeciles is really impressive. Because for some reason, Sniper was on the team, where he was contributing one headshot for 30 minutes. It took him like 30 minutes to kill one Uncle Dane. And even if he hit a headshot or a quickscope, it wouldn't really do jack. Because seriously, those guys have 185. You have to realize at some point you're not really going to be quickscoping them. As he completely ignored the voices in his head, like everyone else probably.
What is that teleporter?
As the teleporter was absolutely terrible. Actually, where even is the teleporter? Oh, there's the teleporter. The teleporter was in an okay spot. Then blue team finally won after 16 minutes and 11 seconds. But I've seen people take only 6 minutes to complete this. So, it's impressive that they didn't spend at least an hour on this. Because I've seen bumbling imbeciles take longer.
And that's a match.
Then, the map randomly changed, defying the laws of physics and reality of itself again. As the map loaded in,
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
as the map loaded in, it was Halloween themed in February. No, this doesn't make sense. Now, this can't possibly, this can't possibly be it. No. YouTube? No, the script doesn't say anything about YouTube. Heck, it doesn't even mention it. This is the 1950s. How is there even a YouTube.com? Also, why are we even in a Halloween-themed map? For some reason, we've been put into a Halloween map. Like, I don't get this. This isn't in the script. We were supposed to go to we were supposed to go to a King of the Hill map, but not this one. This was the wrong map. But Marasmith, who the hell is that? That's not even in the script. I don't even know who that is. Hold up, I'm going to have to ask my supervisor about this. Penumbra, like, is this in the script? Since when was a wizard? What is this, bloody Harry Potter? The Japanese mafia. Okay, now this script is getting off hand. Is that a bloody flying eyeball? Oh god. For some reason, a giant eyeball started shooting giant eyes at people. Okay, no, this script is going off the tracks. This is the completely wrong setup. Like this is completely wrong. Like, I don't even that we're even supposed to be in a Halloween-themed map. Heck, we're supposed to be in Brazil right now. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be there. Yeah. The script says, then they go to Brazil for the King of the Hill map. Then a mystical aura appeared around Soldier's feet for some reason, and also his eyes were what? Now, what even is this script? Who gave me this script? Penumbra. What version of the script is this? This is the current one. No, this can't be the current one. It's all messed up. Like the Halloween special. No. This is a documentary. No, Penumbra. No, that's my assistant. Oh, somehow that's my assistant. Not Umbra. That's a completely different person. Oh, so why am I telling you all this? Like, I'm the narrator. I'm not even supposed to be telling you all this. This is a documentary. And for some reason, there was a scout. No one knows why he was even there to begin with. Actually, why even is there a scout? For some reason, there was a scout. No one knows why he was even there. Okay. Like, this is completely bonkers. Like, this doesn't even make sense to the script. Like, it's completely unethical, like that man said. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, there's not even supposed to be... Like, this isn't even supposed to be happening in the story. Like, the story is... Like, why is there a giant flying eyeball every few seconds? Oh, sorry. I have a bit of a cough right now. But, like, anyway, we need to get back on... This story needs to be back on track right after this match. Because now, to understand this, I'm capping that control point. That's it, I'm becoming real, and I'm going to cap the control point. And the sentry guns. Great. The sentry guns. Well, I guess I will be putting that on hold. I guess we have... Oh, thank you, whoever captured the control point. But this completely understand, like everyone. I thought you wanted to see my story. I thought you all wanted to see the story that I made. Not whatever this nonsense is. And also, for some reason, there's just like the screams of 1,000 uncles. I don't know why, but it's just there for some reason. Like the scream, the dad. Also, why are we fighting the same people over and over again? Like we're fighting some random person called Uncle Dave. Oh no, isn't that my employer? No, that's my employer. No, but yeah, okay, no, you employed me. Narrate an Uncle Dave for my news video. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, back to the point. Anyway, back to the point. The lack was so immense for most people that it should have wished for the Christmas that they didn't get a little like a damn laptop from Apple. We already know that that's your laptop. That is your desktop. We already know that. You don't have that. But then again, it's surprising how you even have an Mac. You're probably from a different country though, so I don't blame you. On track. And then the flying eyeballs back. No. This doesn't make sense. Like, this is a completely unethical story. For some reason, a random wizard is just... I'm supposed to write down in the story, or say right now, in this audio recording for this documentary, that a random giant eyeball from one of the team members came to life and started attacking everyone. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
I completely forgot you can't injure them.
As the bumbling imbecile said, he forgot that there is a holiday truce. Wait, now why can't we kill them? Holiday truce? Why should the enemy team become invincible but damage our sentry guns? That doesn't even make sense. Unless they possess vision beyond our own. And then I get told that there's a gargoyle. But... And now I have a strange... Now I have a strange... like, I have a bit of a strange, what do I say, urge to collect it, for some reason. For some reason I want to grab that gargoyle, for some reason. I don't know why. And now I'm in hell! Why am I in hell? Now this doesn't even make sense right now. I'm in hell right now. And now I've become invincible by magic. This doesn't even make sense. This story is completely gone off track. Okay, no. Okay, viewer, you want... Okay, all of you want a really good story, right? But, like, this is complete nonsense. I know, Oh, right. Like, when did this ever start making sense? Because now we're in literal reason now people just are in hell for some reason. I don't even know why. Like, why are we in hell? Like, all I did was work for Uncle Dane, and now I'm in fucking hell. Like, I'm sorry for my language, but this story's going too far off the tracks right now. Like, no. We're just kill farming random, like, all these random possibly innocent people. That doesn't even make sense in the slightest. Ooh, he's dead. Phase into his oh, jolly. I don't even know what it's like, that doesn't match this nice open physics. The laws of reality itself are being denied here. Like, you understand that. This happens on a regular biome, on a regular day. No, I refuse to believe that. This is supposed to be a normal story. I was told this would be a normal day for me. Like any day in the office, where I rented out to play random video games. And now we're in hell again! No, this doesn't even make sense now. This is starting to sound like a deranged lunatic rambling on. Okay, now I need to get... I suggest we... No, we're changing the map. We're changing the map.
Let's do this.
Okay, now we can get back on track. Okay, now the script says that we were supposed to go to Dust Bowl, so I'm going to have to send us to Dust Bowl now. That's the plan.
I swear, my week was stressful enough. Now we got a guy narrating, sort of narrating everything we got.
Okay, now, as the map loaded in...
Bad time we got a sniper around here.
Okay, as the map loaded in... Wait, bloody Egypt! No, this doesn't even make sense. And then there's gay men kissing on that sign. No, we can't have that profanity. We're in Egypt! No, this is supposed to be Dust Bowl. The script says Dust Bowl. This doesn't even make sense. We're supposed to be in Dust Bowl. I thought I checked. Did you all change the map into Egypt? We're not even supposed to be here. This is the we get to Egypt in the final part. We're not even supposed to be here right now. Like, Egypt is the final map. This story's getting off the rails. You're all. I feel like this team is deranged. I knew I shouldn't have took this job for Uncle Dane. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay, no, I need to take a break. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll be back in I don't know, I'll be back in about, like, an hour. Hopefully the story gets back into a perfect point where it's not in this random place. And then we can get back to normal within an hour. Okay, let's see if you all behave yourself in an hour. I'll be back.
Oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to be back in an hour, but that was entertaining.